before I recorded them, just lyrically, and melodies in my head that I would sing into a cell phone or an answering machine, and then Daniel's always tinkering away in his studio, you know, and doing things.
So you have time during your promotional tours now to work on your material?
I personally don't have time at all. I mean, I'm doing most of the press, and it's a little hard to find time to breathe, actually. But and I don't feel like I'm focused enough. Like when I'm working, it's just about this record. When I get on stage tonight, it will be about going back to that feeling. How did I feel when I wrote that song, and how do I relate to it?
So you need to get away to work, to concentrate on an album. You need new influences.
I definitely do. I'm a little scared because Bono once said this in the lyric, and it's painfully obvious to me. It's becoming true. He said, every artist is a cannibal, every poet is a thief. They all kill their inspiration and then sing about the grief. And I've heard a few artists talk about this, and I think if you're a little bit dramatic, which I am, you have a tendency to sabotage your life in some ways and just kind of throw a spanner in the works just because that might be interesting. And I don't really want to do that anymore. I don't really want to have a strange life to be an interesting artist. You know,
you're on a hectical tour now. How do you find the energy? Do you meditate? Do you work out? Just be on stage basically every night.
I wish I could meditate. I really want to be so new age, and I have a restless heart, definitely. I work out a lot, and not because I want to look like someone from Baywatch, just because I think physically it releases a lot of energy and tension that builds up in me, and it lets my mind think, and I'm free. And when I'm on a treadmill for half an hour, I can't do anything else. And so it lets me process a lot of my thoughts. I'm really starting to enjoy time alone, time just with myself, and so I wouldn't be surprised if in years to come I find something like yoga or meditation to relieve something.
How do you take care of the voice?
Lots of water, lots and lots and lots of water, and I'm supposed to really articulate my voice and speak in lots of different melodies and tones, but very often I speak down here and that can be damaging. So I see a speech therapist sometimes. I have an amazing vocal coach in New York who, she teaches most of Broadway, and her name's Joan Lader, and she's just a sweetheart, and I worked with her when I was in New York, so I have a lot of that kind of training behind me. I try not to scream and just be healthy, I guess.
You're going to play tonight. Do you have any special rituals before you go on stage?
Yes, I get nervous. I hug everyone in the band. I drink a lot of water, and I have this whole ritual between having these throat lozenges that I suck, hot tea, and room temperature water, and I do a vocal warm-up, and that's about it, really. I try not to clear the nervous energy away because I really build on that. And if I'm not nervous, I have a horrible show. I'm just boring. So I'm excited now because I've got that little feeling in my stomach. That's about it, really. Slap hands.
Do you have any nightmare shows you could share with us?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Sure. Where shall we begin? Most of them are technical errors. That's what happens. You get out on stage and you've got no sound, or your microphone doesn't work, and then they give you another one that doesn't work. Or Daniel hits the wrong pedal and the wrong song starts, or you forget the words, or maybe your fly's down and no one can do it up. It's the encore of the first night of your... Here's a good one. I fell off stage once in my hometown. But apart from that, no, I never have problems on stage, ever.
So you like to play live.
Love
You're playing
it.
live tonight. Is it very much live when you're on the promotional tour? Is it a lot of backtracks?
No, oh my God, no. I mean, you'll see tonight we have a 7-piece band that we take on the road. We've got, actually I think I miscounted, we've got 2 backing singers, bass player, guitarist, drummer, keyboard player who sings, me out the front, Daniel on guitars. We're very proud of the fact that we write all of this. We co-produce this. I can actually sing. And we can do it live. I love that. I mean, of course there's technology involved. I mean, we're a band that we have string sections on our albums and 3 or 4 different guitar parts. So there's, sometimes there's computers and electronics involved, but if we didn't do that, otherwise, we'd have to have 17 keyboard players on stage. But I personally get very offended and very frustrated with the state of music these days, where a lot of people actually can't sing or they can't perform, and I don't think we should be giving record deals to these people, but you'll see. We actually do it.
You get a lot of attention now, and it's probably very flattering. The success is huge. Do you get afraid sometimes because it's moved so fast?
No, I don't get afraid. I get afraid for my soul sometimes. Sometimes, you know, you can feel like every time a picture is being taken or someone grabs you that there's little pieces of your soul, but you choose what to give away, and you don't take anything personally. I'm starting to realise that if someone insults you, you don't take it personally. And when someone compliments you, you can't really take that personally, because a lot of it has to do with the fact that you are magnified and you are being exhibited to the world in such a mass-marketed way that, of course, there's a lot of attention on you. But I just remember my life before the band, and I was a very happy person, and I had my fair share of fans and friends. You know what I mean? Just people that loved me, people that were friends with me, people that I pissed off sometimes. And it's like that now, but just on a larger scale.
So what do you do when you want to get out of the flashlight or the spotlight?
It's easy. Just put on a baseball cap and don't dress like a pop star. And don't wear the Gucci jacket. It's really easy. You know, I think that you can court fame and celebrity, and you can play it down. But at the end of the day, when you leave and the camera's switched off and the fans go home, I just go to my hotel room and have chicken soup, and life is very, very, very normal.